Hi everyone, welcome to Primo, Reef and Acrylics. This is going to be, I forgot the count of exactly what sump it is, but I'm pretty much producing a line of new sumps for your reef tank that you require specifically for your type of reef and the type of additives that you would need to add or even equipment you would need to store. Now these are all mock-up sumps of a miniature model for my customers to view and see and choose the color options that they require. Now, why I'm coming out with a whole bunch of series of sumps in different colors is because people are requesting, they want to have different colors. People are nowadays are starting to get aquariums and reef tanks that have an open concept, so they actually want to show off the sumps and see what's going on, because behind a closed cabinet door, that door is closed, and most of the time we have your regular work schedules that we go through, and half the times you're not going to be inspecting this reef tank every day, and God forbid you check or maintain your equipment every Saturday, but if something were to go on a Wednesday, you have like 2-3 days that can have significant damages in your home if not viewed on a daily or every 2-day basis. So this sump here is for your standard aquarium. Now, the reason why I say standard is because it doesn't hold anything fancy from like the other ones I've built before in my other videos. This one here, again, it's all white acrylic. The inner baffles are all black. That's to obviously hold your refugium or your skimmer. You can choose your option. So this is a basic 3-chamber section. Now, these are mock-up models, so the mini models, obviously the spacing is a little low. In the real life model, they'll be much more bigger than that, anywhere from 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch to 1 inch. And that too, I'll decide basically on the length, width, and height of the sump. If you guys do have any questions, or if you want quotations on sumps, I do ship Canada and the States. I do ship internationally, worldwide. Obviously, just know that shipping will be much more expensive through airfare. So going into this sump, we have 3 sections, starting from the left. This section here, you have your drain / skimmer. So what's going to happen, you're going to have a small drain feeding through the back, and you can have a skimmer in the front section. Now I can customize the spacing here on request on what type of skimmer you have. So going over the first sump, the first chamber, sorry, water flows up, fills up about that far, flows between or over the first baffle into the bottom and to the top. So this allows any bubbles to escape in the first 3 baffles. That's the highest point. I can eliminate this 3rd baffle there, but from my knowledge and from my testing that I've done personally for my tanks, I found that with the first, whenever you have a skimmer, you want to have either 3 baffles or you have 2 baffles, but you have bigger gap and you have a sponge there to remove as much as air bubbles as you can. So from having a skimmer in this section, flows over into the second section. The second chamber is going to house anything of your request. So you can have a skimmer in here now, or the way this one is built is this is going to have your refugium. You can have a set of a small layer of 1 inch or 2 inch of miracle mud, or a deep sand bed of about 4 or 5 inches, and you can have the rest of them chaetomorpha, caulerpa algae. You pretty much choose what you want to have. And going over the 4th baffle here is the water's gonna overflow, go under, and then end up in this section here. Now this section here, I left it for the sponge. Now this is for the last tiny bits of particles that you want to remove. Or some people out there like to use grape algae. Now grape algae, if you don't leave the lights on 24 hours 7 days a week, and you go on vacation, you have a power failure and that light completely shuts off, now guess what, that algae is going to go asexual, and if you don't have any type of filtration like a sponge or something to remove it or stop it from penetrating inside the return pump that's going to end up in this section here, you're going to have a tank full of grape algae. So which is not a good thing. So this is your conventional standard sump from what I've listed in the past, in my previous videos. You can definitely customize any color you want. Once again, this is a transparent blue with black baffles for the refugium, so light doesn't penetrate inside the other sections here with the skimmer and the pumps are, so it doesn't add up algae all over the place, but it still at the same time gives you nice coloration. The sides are all white, back and bottom are all white again, as you can see. I'm going to give you a little top view of it. Pretty nice. This is one of my most popular sumps that I'm getting, just based off color. That this is one of everybody's choice. You can actually view my Facebook page for different color options. I have a template full of different colors that you can choose. So if you do email me, please list your, again, email me at Primo, Reef, and Acrylics at live.com. You can call me. You can view my Facebook page, which is Primo, Reef, and Acrylics, for more personal videos on sumps, or sorry, pictures of the sumps and other projects that I've built over the last year. And I hope you guys do like the video. Hope you do like the sump. This is your regular standard sump.